Hey there, it's Coach Cole here, and welcome to Monday Mentoring on the Today's Leader podcast, building tomorrow's best leaders today. Now, the last week has certainly been a tough one for many Australians. The East Coast, from Sydney all the way through to the Sunshine Coast, which is north of Brisbane, has been absolutely hammered by flooding rains. And with this, many have felt the impacts of major flooding, and sadly, lives have been lost. Many homes have been inundated and destroyed. We've seen rooftop rescues. It's been such a harrowing time for many. And while this is confronting, and as people deal with those disasters, we've also seen the deaths of two Australian legends. Firstly, Rod Marsh, who suffered a major heart attack going back 8 or 9 days now. He was the wicketkeeper, the Australian wicketkeeper in those glory days of Australian cricket from the late 70s through to the early 80s, when Australia and West Indies had some amazing ding-dong battles. Rod Marsh was always there. And if that wasn't bad enough, we lost Rod Marsh. On the very same day, we lost Shane Warne. Now, Warney's known as Warney by many Australians. And he is someone that we all identified with. He made something that was daggy, which was leg spin. Cool. He was an authentic character. Now, he didn't make the world's life. He didn't make the best choices in life at times. He smoked and he drank and was quite happy in that sort of arrangement that he had with himself. But he was an authentic character. He had confidence in his own abilities. He made some blues. He made some big blues. He got into trouble many times, but he was always that type of person that, while many may not have forgiven him for some of his exploits, it certainly made the character larger than life. In many ways, he was the person that many of us wanted to be. He lived life on his terms, and not because of the success that he had on the cricket field or in other areas. Many people wanted to be like him because he lived life on his own terms, and he lived life with confidence in his own abilities. He connected with people right around the world, even those who had no idea of his cricketing ability. And at the end of the day, he took 708 test wickets, which I believe at the time was a world record. And his death at just 52 has absolutely shocked the nation. And often it's hard to find meaning. And many of us are struggling with everything that's happening at the moment. As I said, we've had the floods up here in Queensland. We're seemingly on the brink of nuclear war in Eastern Europe. We've still got the lingering pandemic that's hovering over our heads. And then we're confronted with the realities and the frailties of life in our own neck of the woods. Now, maybe this is our wake-up call. Maybe it's time that for many of us, we've got to stop taking life for granted. Because one of the big problems that we face is that we all believe that we have time, that we've all got tomorrow, that we've always got an opportunity to do what it is that we want to do. And maybe what we're learning is that maybe that's not necessarily the case. Maybe the time that we felt that we had to fulfill our dreams, fulfill our potential, maybe what's happening around us is suggesting otherwise. Maybe we don't have time. Maybe we have to understand, appreciate that life is precious. And unfortunately, life can be snatched away instantly, as we're seeing and learning on a daily basis. The problem is we believe we all have time. So today, for you, a very simple message from Monday Mentoring: heed the call. and heed the call for what it is for you. What is it that you really want to achieve? What is it that you really want to do? Where is it that you really want to go? Who is it that you really want to become? Heed the call. Life is precious. So instead of believing that we have time, maybe now is the time where we have to make time. Make time to work on those things that we want to be doing, to chase that dream, make those plans, to reconnect with people, to travel to places we need to go. Maybe today is the day that we make time. Because one thing is evident, and increasingly so, time doesn't wait. Every day is precious, and it should be our aim to make every day precious. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Monday Mentoring. I hope to see you all again next week. Bye for now.